First, I grabbed 2 of these packages of these 1-gallon paint stir sticks. They do come in a 10-pack, and you want a total of 14 of these sticks all together. So first, I just placed 10 of them right down and just make sure that they are all aligned. Once I had those placed down, now I'm using some of my famous Dollar Tree adhesive glue with a mixture of hot glue, and I'm just using some jumbo craft sticks and just gluing those on the back of the paint stir sticks just to hold all of those in place. I tend to go a little overboard with using the craft sticks just to make sure that my surface is nice and sturdy. Once that is complete, now I'm just laying down the surface along with the 4 extra paint stir sticks using some of this Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle. It is just a brown chalk paint, but you could use any kind of brown acrylic paint. I am using a baby wipe to apply this paint right onto the surface. And what this is creating is just a wood stained finish without using any of those harsh chemicals that are in wood stain. I did just allow everything to completely dry. Once that is dry, now I'm using some of this folk art chalk paint in the color Milk Jug, just putting a small amount of that on my paintbrush. And what I'm doing is just a dry brush method right on top of the brown chalk paint. And I only did this to the surface that had the 10 paint sticks glued together. Just allow that to completely dry. And then the 4 brown paint sticks, this is going to be the border. So I'm just applying some of that adhesive glue with hot glue and just placing that all along the 4 sides of the surface. And once that was all adhered, now you have this adorable rustic surface to work on. I then grabbed this pumpkin stake from Dollar Tree. All I did was just take the metal stake right off. It was really easy just to pull it right off. And I did take that raffia bow off as well. I am grabbing some of these Jenga blocks. You could also get these from Dollar Tree, applying some of that adhesive glue with hot glue and just placing those on the back side of the pumpkin. This is just going to make it a lot easier to glue the pumpkin onto the surface. So I am just finding a good placement for that. Add a little bit more adhesive glue with hot glue, and then just holding that down until that glue is completely adhered. I then just grabbed some of these Scrabble letters. These came off of Amazon. I just spelled out the word fall, and I just hot glued those to the bottom right corner of this sign. And then I had some raffia lying around, so I decided just to create a new bow out of the raffia. So just grab a handful, scrunch it up in the middle, and then tie it off with another piece of raffia. Once I had that tied together, I did just trim down the tail a little bit just so it's not overbearing. And then I just hot glued it to the top of the pumpkin. And there you go, guys. I hope this inspires you to create your own. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so much. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.